beautiful 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathroom, 3-car garage, ranch style home on half an acre lot. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I'm showcasing a beautiful loaded builder model. I'm back in East Orlando with one of my new favorite builder. I recently did 2 of the videos for their home and they were massive on half an acre lot. You don't really find that a lot in Orlando. The home behind me is a 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathroom, 3162 square foot on a half an acre ranch style 3-car garage. The first thing you're going to notice is this beautiful pavers, which was included in your base price. Now I can't go inside the 3-car garage because they're using this as a sales office, but I love that you have this nice driveway and this beautiful pavers that kind of leads you to the front of your house or the front entrance of your house. I love that you have this beautiful stone elevation. This is something that you do have to pay extra for it. So this house is loaded, and so is most of the builder models, because they just want to show you what is that you can do with the house. Now please keep in mind, for base price you're not going to get all the bells and whistles. I'll do my best to kind of guide you through the process and tell you what's included, what's not included. But if you want to know more and say, hey, what do I get for my base price, make sure to put that in the comment below. I'll be happy to send you floor plans and also the standard feature sheet with every builder, because it is different. And it's not only different, but it's also different from one community to another. So as I go over here, you have this really nice entrance to the double door, which is good because you don't find the double doors in most of the houses as big as this. So let's go inside and check this beautiful model out. Hello and welcome to another beautiful builder model. Now guys, if this is your first time on my channel, please press that thumbs up button, show me some love. If you're looking to move to any part of Central Florida, Orlando, Greater Orlando, Tampa Bay, and Ocala, this is a great resource. I bring you 8+ models every single month, and we go as far as Ocala and Tampa, and we have a collection of over 580+ videos. So please make sure to like and subscribe. If there is a builder and there is a model, whether it's decorated or not, we always do them, because with builders what happens is they have like 15 different models, but then they will only have 2 or 3 decorated. What about the rest? I don't know about you, but for me, unless I'm able to walk through the floor plan, unless I'm able to walk through the house, the flow of the house doesn't make much sense to me if I just look at a piece of paper. Now this house today is on half an acre. There is no CDD. The HOA is about $250 a month. It is a gated community with city water. However, you have this for sewer, you have the sewer septic, so you don't have the city sewer. So that is something to keep in mind. It's on half an acre. You don't really find those lots, as I mentioned before. So this is something to keep in mind. The base price of this house is $949,990. I don't know why not $950, but $949,990 is the base price. The lot price could be anywhere from $0 to $175. There's a big discrepancy on the lot prices because they have some lots on the water, which is bigger than half an acre, on a 55 acre private lake. That is something that you could build up a dock, and you can just, if you love water, this is something you could do. I am in East Orlando, which is about 30 minutes from the expressway to downtown Orlando. And you do get a lot more bang for your buck when you come a little bit more deeper suburban area. If you want to know more about, hey, I want to compare Windermere to Winter Garden, or I want to know Davenport, Kissimmee, or Ocala suburban area, make sure to check out Orlando Living with Dee. That's where I bring you community videos. We talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining. We've done a lot of videos about schools, especially when you have kids like I do, like these guys. So just make sure that you check that channel out, Orlando Living with Dee. So the first thing that you're going to notice, that you have this nice wide double door opening to your house. This is something that I don't see a lot, so this is fantastic, with an 8-foot door, and then you have the nice window bringing in a good amount of light. But look at the ceiling height, guys. Isn't this amazing? 10'2" is the standard ceiling height with 8-foot doors. Now the woodwork that you see over there and also this beautiful chandelier, this is something that you do have to pay more. As I go on my right hand side, you have this semi-private dining area. So it's kind of nice. You have this nice fixture, false ceiling, crown molding, something that you do have to pay more. And then you also have this nice, they call it MVP. Different builders call this different things, but this is basically manufactured vinyl plank, which is somewhat water resistant. And what I mean by that is that if you have water fall in, you just can't leave it there like that. You know, you just have to make sure that you wipe it in maybe 10-15 minutes, but if you leave it like that, obviously it will just go in. The wood is going to, the plank is going to soak, and then it's going to puff up and it's not going to look good. So that is something to keep in mind. So you have this nice dining area right at the very entrance, and then right over here you also have this nice sitting area. This could be your living area or your private living area. So it's nice. The best part is that you have a huge lot. I'm going to take you there in just a moment. This is a true split floor plan where you have your master bedroom right over there, and then all your secondary bedroom are on the other side, which kind of gives you more privacy. So it's kind of a really true split floor plan. So let me go around and show you where this is where you have your garage. This leads to your 3-car garage. Now I can't go in because the builder is using that as a sales office, as I mentioned. Now this is your half a bathroom. It is obviously decked up because it is a builder model. You have this beautiful wallpaper from ceiling all the way to up. You are not going to get that. Now if you're going to build a house, please make sure to watch my videos on do's and don'ts of building a brand new home. That's where I talk about things that you should have a builder do, especially when it comes to structural options. And then I talk about things that you probably could do. Putting a wallpaper, if you are somewhat handy, then that may be something that you could do and save a lot of money. Upgrade is in regards to this beautiful tiles and also the cedar stone that you see. It has a nice undermount sink, and then you also have your toilet area right over there. So please keep those things in mind. You do get your 8-foot door, which is a standard feature. And then as I come over here, this is your laundry. Now the standard feature with this laundry is that you're going to get the uppers and the downers for cabinets. You will also have a wash station, which is included in the base price of $949,990. So that is something to keep in mind. However, the upgrade is in regards to the cedar stone that you say. So it's not quartz or granite, it's a new stone, which is even better. So this is what you would have to pay more. You do get the washer and dryer. All your appliances are included. So you have the washer, dryer, double door refrigerator. In this specific model, they actually have an upgraded kitchen, and I'm going to show you that. But in your base price, you do get a standard stove with the microwave right above it. So that is something to keep in mind. Right over here is your guest suite or your very first bedroom. Now these hurricane shutter doors are not included, something that you do have to pay more. I usually kind of tend to go in the corner to kind of give you an idea, but this will give you a good idea. I have 2 boys, and I'm sure you know this, especially people that watch my videos all the time. They know with my boys, this would be nice, and as they grow, before they have their own bedroom. So it's a pretty good size right there. The upgrade is in regards to the carpet that you see over here. 10'2" ceiling height. I would definitely love to have more extra light. This is something that I always say. As I come over here, you have the 8-foot door leading to your closet. Nothing too big, but definitely a comfortable size. Now this does have a bathroom inside, and let me just show you, because I want to point out a couple of things with the bathroom. So you have the undermount sink, which is standard feature. Your upgrade is in regards to the cabinet or the color of the cabinets right over there. Also the tile, you have this beautiful wallpaper. You do have to pay extra for it. And then you have the framed walk-in shower, and you have the upgrade for the tiles going all the way up with this niche. This is something that you do have to pay extra, but if you do not do that, you just get your standard tile, but it's probably going to stop at this point. I would highly suggest, because this is a semi-custom home, that you probably pay that extra money, because in the long run, it's going to make a lot more sense. It's going to look a lot nicer. So let me go ahead and take you, as I pass all of this area, I'm going to take you to your kitchen, which is amazing. Like as you come, the whole house, look at this. Beautiful, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can easily have another person sit, so 5 people right over there. So if you do a 4th of July celebration or a Thanksgiving, make sure to call me. I would love, like this is a really nice size island. with this beautiful upgraded ceramic tile sink. I don't usually recommend that, and probably one of the reasons for me not to do so is because I have small kids, and especially with my little one, hey, go and put your dishes, he'll come, he'll dump everything up, and if it kind of gets a little chip, it's not going to look that. I would rather have a whole stainless steel one or the cast iron one, the black color, and it looks really, really nice. I would personally suggest that. Now, this is an upgraded kitchen, so you have the induction oven right there. You have the venting outside. This is upgrade. 42-inch cabinet is a standard feature. The upgrade is in regards to the glass that you see here, the backsplash that you see here. You have an upgraded kitchen, so you have your microwave, your oven. This is something that you do have to pay extra, along with the crown molding as you see here. Now, it has a really nice size pantry, and when you have kids, you know, it's kind of nice that you have this space right there, so it's very comfortable. Not a huge fan of this, especially, you know, when you have a home within a certain price point. I would love to have a proper shelving, but this is something that most builders do. I'm not sure why, but this is something that they all do. I've done homes which are multi-million dollars, and this is the kind of rack that I find. Very few times I will find with some very, very custom builders that they will have like better closet. Now, your refrigerator is going to be included. All your appliances are going to be Whirlpool, so please keep that in mind. I also like the semi-private dining area that they also have over here. But what I love is the amount of windows. Like, you have these sliding doors over here. There's another set on the other side and another one. It brings in so much light. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. Nothing but blue sky. And it's so much light coming through these windows, which is fantastic. Let me go ahead and take you outside because I want you to see. Look at that. This is the size of your covered lanai. Now, you can always have this screened in later on, so it's beautiful. The upgrade is in regards to the tile, and look at this. This is the size of your lot. This goes all the way where you see those wire. It goes all the way. Like, this is the amount of space you have. And what builder told me, they built it in such a way so they kept the sewer on a side, so when you do build a pool, it's not going to interfere in that. So it's really nice. It's really an amazing community with only 38 homes. Now, guys, I know what is going on with the rates at the time of the shoot. It's about 7.5, and you know, I was selling homes during COVID, and I was saying, guys, come down, come down, come down. I'm telling you guys, if you want the biggest bang for your buck in this market, you got to really look into inventory homes. Some builders are giving things that I never thought they would. They're buying your interest rate down in fours, 4.99, 5.25 for 30 years. And on top of that, they're paying your closing costs, prepaids, and on top of that, they're giving you washer, dryer, refrigerator, your blinds, like everything that you can imagine, they're just giving you with upgrades included. That is where you get the biggest bang. But if you are specifically looking to do that right now for a very limited time, I would say, because when the rates do change, and I do believe they probably will change, I just don't know when, but I do think so, because something has to give. And what the builders are doing is they're not reducing their price as much as they are increasing the incentives that they are giving you to make it affordable for you to be able to buy their houses. So that is something that I'm seeing. I've seen some decline, but this is something that I want you to know. Now, these are the extra lights that you do have to pay. This has a nice speaker system right over here that you do have to pay, and then everything is kind of controlled right here. I kind of punned it down because I was shooting this, so I just want you to know this is something that you do have to pay extra. And this is where you have the other secondary bedrooms. I do want to go in the corner of this so you can kind of get a good idea of how big the room is. But as I mentioned, if you want to know the specifics, then please make sure to put that in the comment, and I will send you the whole floor plan that gives you the dimensions. So if you want to measure, hey, it's going to fit our current furniture and whatnot. And guys, if you are going to be a first-time home buyer, please, look at the QR code that's going to be popping up any second now. Register for the class. We will teach you what is that you really need to know. Even if you're not looking to buy now, what is that you need to do to be able to put yourself in line to kind of kick your landlord to the curb to be able to buy your own house? Because one way or the other, you're paying a mortgage. If it's not yours, it's your landlord. So that is something that I would highly, highly recommend for you to look into. Now, I'm not a huge fan, and I was really surprised to see that they have those split doors, but I do like the fact that you have a 8-foot door as a standard feature with this builder. So you have the 8-foot closet door. Not a lot of space, but definitely I love that it's all a ranch style, a split floor plan where you have the master there, you have a guest suite, because when you are here, you're going to have family and friends coming out of the woodwork, because you're about 35 to 45 minutes to Disney, Universal, and everything Central Florida has to offer. And you're also just about 45 minutes to an hour to Cocoa. So it's kind of a really nice spot, you know, but you're not very far from all the things, but you're still a little bit more private, a little bit more land. You also have a nice laundry closet, both on this side and also on the other side between the bedrooms. So you have another one right over here. And then you have the shower tub combination. The tiles goes all the way up, which is something you do have to pay more. Now, what I have been told by the builder is that with the shower tub combination, you cannot make that into a walk-in. So if this is how it is, then that's what. Now you can definitely do that after you buy, but they do have one walk-in, but that is something to keep in mind. Undermount sink, upgraded stonework here, and also the upgraded cabinets. Now you do get a choice of 4 different granite as a standard feature and 4 different wood color in regards to your cabinet. So that is something to keep in mind. Now you have another bedroom right over here. You know, nice, beautiful shutter doors. You know, this is kind of nice. It's, you know, I'm not a huge fan of this. I would rather have the proper, because they are more decorative than they are more, you know, they just look good. But I think having the regular shutters is a much better option. Now, when you are looking to buy in around, you know, closer to Tampa area, that is where they are needed by code. Over here, they're not needed, so not all of them will have that. Also, if you look at, they have the gutters, which is also something that you have to pay extra for it. Now, if you are in the process of buying a home, please make sure to watch my video on things that you should do after you buy a home, because, you know, buying a home is a long-term investment. You want to be able to protect your investment, to be able to make sure that things are good, and that creates value for you in the long run. So I've done a video on that, and also the kind of inspections that you should get while you are in the process. So that is something to keep in mind. You know, nothing extraordinary about the closet space right over here. The upgrade is in regards to the carpet that you see over here. Let me know, what do you think of this house so far? It's in a gated community, the internet, the green space, and they're building a public boat dock in this community that would be included. And when I say public, what I mean by that is it's for the community. Or actually, I should rather take that back and say community boat dock is what they are building. Now I'm going to go through all this living area, and on this side is where I have the master bedroom, and you have this nice walkway, and look at this, beautiful, isn't it? I love the false ceiling. I love that they have those extra lights. Something that I would highly recommend. Beautiful woodwork done. This is something that you can always do that later, so don't get too hung up on that. But I love the fact that you have this nice double doors leading you to your outside area, which is fantastic. So this house has just a lot of windows, and one thing that I don't know if you noticed or not, but the color of the window is different than white. Most builders will have those white ones. It's kind of nice that you see that little change. And then as you go over to your master bathroom, before I get there, you have a closet, like a linen closet right over here. And then you go, I'm gonna say this, mine and hers. Let's check it out. So this is a nice size closet, and I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Or actually, I want that one. So this one is a bigger one. Again, you know, you can go to Closet by Design or IKEA and just create that, because this is okay. But I would prefer, you know, when you have something like this, you kind of start putting things up, or at least in my household, when I start putting things up, when I need them, I never find it. You know, and we did that in our older home before we moved. Like, we actually built the closet there, and it was so much convenient, and the space was utilized better. Here, it just kind of pulls up, and then you just find the same set of clothes that you find. So it's kind of nice when you have everything kind of like organized, because it's, your closet is organized. And right over here is your master bathroom. And isn't this gorgeous? Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? You have the double sink undermount, like you have the double undermount sink. You have these glasses going all the way up, which is something you do have to pay extra for it. You're going to have your standard mirror that probably goes till this point, and you would not have the frame, but this is something that you have to pay extra. Beautiful wallpaper, something you do have to pay extra along with this, with the flooring that you see here. And this is a standard bathroom. The upgrade is in regards to the niche that you see here and also the stonework that you see going all the way up and also on the flooring, but this is something that you do have to pay. Now, I have been informed that this is an upgrade. However, when you don't have that option, you are going to have a little, like a little closet, and I wouldn't say a closet, a little vanity for her to do her makeup and give. So that is something that's going to have over here, but you have an option. If tub is important, then you have an option to be able to have tub, and right across from it is your water closet with a privacy door, which is nice. It's a good size. Let me know your thoughts on it, and if you are looking to buy, please check us out. Check our Google reviews, Zillow, Facebook. We spend a lot of time, you know, when you call us, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their job is to give you the information and collect you and connect you to someone on my team who can assist you when you come down. We want to make sure that we're not just taking you and showing you like 50 homes. We do a Zoom call. We want to understand, hey, what is that you want? What is that you're looking for, and if it's in your budget, because we want to be able to show you that fits your needs. Some people, it's important that they have closer to an hospital, they are retiring, kids have gone, so school may not matter that much. Some people with growing families like I do, school is an important aspect, so that matters. So these are the things that we keep in mind. Now, if Spanish is your main language, make sure to check out Orlando Home Show En Español. And now I'm doing my song and dance on TikTok and Instagram, so please make sure to do that. And don't forget, if you are looking to buy and you are a first-time home buyer, please make sure to attend, and especially if you are local, make sure to attend our first-time home buying seminar that we are going to be doing throughout the whole year. We look forward to connect with you. Until the next one, thank you for watching. Bye for now.